Not really sure what deck to build, I guess. I'm gonna turn this music down a little bit for me. Do you guys have music? Yeah, looks like it. Cool. Not really too sure what to build. This is kind of a new experience for me, not knowing what to do. Maybe let's look at some cards and we'll find inspiration or something. I apologize for that. I know it's noisy. We could always play Thunder. The deck is pretty easy to build, so it won't take that long if I do decide to play it. But Snake Eyes is like fun. I like the Fire King deck, but I really want to make this structure deck first, and then buy the whatever else I want to decide I want to play with it. Let's see. Sorry, this is always a hard part. Yeah. I'm trying to yeah. Alright. Let's see. Let's do let's get in some duels first and then we'll see. I guess we can play Striker first. I like Striker. There isn't much we can do until we get a person, I suppose. Let's talk about a few things. I guess. Thunder Dragon Colossus coming off the ban list. This is both really cool and really terrible. It is really cool from the standpoint of a Thunder Dragon player who loves Thunder Dragon. Of course. I love that the deck is significantly more playable. The Thunder Dragon has for a while needed a Thunder monster, a Thunder fusion monster that that you can do to make it playable, and I don't know how to explain this. Thunder Dragon Colossus, even without the Floodgate effect, is kind of extremely perfect for the Thunder Dragon deck, and the reason why I'm going to retry this is because the summoning conditions make it essentially a Link 1. However, with the added benefit that it with the added benefit that Oh, sorry, where was I going? Um, uh, so like it gets your Thunder monsters in the graveyard. It sets up a fusion monster so you can banish one from your hand. It's all around. It's just an amazing card. It also means that you don't have to play as many Thunder Dragon fusions in your deck. You can really only play one, which is great. Um, yeah, that was stupid. That was really stupid. Um, that was yeah. I basically just got hand ripped for one. Okay. Um, yeah. So I don't know. It's fine. But on the other hand, Thunder Dragon Colossus coming back is really terrible because it is a floodgate. I really hate floodgates, and I'm a big proponent of them. I do not think that they are good in the Yu-Gi-Oh game. Um, I am. I wish Thunder Dragon would get support instead of the Thunder Dragon Colossus fusion monster. I think it's just a really I don't know. I think it's just not a good. Um, I just don't think it's not a good card design. As much as I hate to say it, and I'm struggling to say it's not good card design. Yeah. What else is there? Our Porter to 3, that was pretty cool. Oh, wow, that was an interesting card to search. Um, what else? Um, yeah, so that was really interesting. Skystriker engage to 3 is like fine. Um, um, Melee to 3 is cool. Armageddon tonight I'm really excited about. I actually really like that. Um, I'm sure a lot of people aren't excited for that, and I can understand why. But I always like generally for me, I really like extenders being at full power and negates and that kind of stuff. Not being at full power. Yeah. So generally, I think orange light. Oh, this is actually hilarious though. As long as I get the search off, I think it's fine. And I also have 2 draws here. Appaloosa. Okay. Multi-roll. Okay. Um, I have Nibiru, but we already got the end phase search and quotes off, so I don't think it matters that much. That's 1. That's 2. They're gonna link it away. Okay. actually. The thing is, I can't. It's a monster effect, so I can't negate it. Or I can't. Sounding weird or just doesn't matter. Another card that I really wish was banned. It does make me a little bit hopeful, though. Okay. That would have been helpful last turn. Yeah, that's it. Yugi. Huh. It's interesting because I say so like in most places like you kind of assume, or in most simulators and online places you can only have like one name of each name. So like either in Dueling Nexus you can have multiple people like with the same name, or this is like this person has been playing on Dueling Nexus for a while. Either way would be interesting. No draw yet, but next turn is going to be great. On the other hand, we only have one negate, or one, thing. I've heard like really good sketch record players know how to like use multi-roll, and that's like the really, that's the big difference between good players and bad players. I do not know how to use that card. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like it's, I don't know. Like I know that you played at 3, and I know it can be like really good in certain. Oh my god, I'm about to get evenly matched. Okay. Okay, I was like, oh, they're going out of main phase. Yes, they were. I actually really like that design. When it's normal summoned, add a ninjutsu art card from your deck to your hand. When it's flipped or special summoned, add a ninja monster from your deck to your hand. really smart. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. I see where people get that meme from now. That's crazy. That is wild. Holy cow. I think we're just going to battle phase. I assume they're gonna, yeah, use that effect. torrential tribute. I love this deck so much. It's so interesting. It is wild. Let's do this. Okay. I'm not entirely sure why I did the token. I feel like this deck is like pretty I feel like this deck kind of encapsulates what I think Yu-Gi-Oh should look like. Oh, I totally could have just won there. That's pretty dumb. Set pass. Let's see. Got nothing. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty like indicative of what I think Yu-Gi-Oh should look like though. At least in the striker portion, like I feel like with Yu-Gi-Oh, like this is like a slower deck, you know, and it really like grinds your resources and does that kind of stuff, and I feel like that's really powerful. Um, honestly, I think we might be able to. I think this is probably better. I don't think that the second Hayate comes up that much. That's just my experience today. I don't know. I'm sure it's possible we could take it out, take Cerberus out, but yeah. I think this deck is like fine. But yeah, like this is kind of like this stuff that the kind of deck that I like to see where it really grinds stuff. Really grinds the resources. I think Yu-Gi-Oh is really the most fun when played like that. Back and forth. I do. On the other hand, I can definitely understand like the one of the things people really hate about this deck is that it doesn't feel like it can. Sometimes with Sky Striker, you just gain so many resources so fast that it just blows you out of the water. And I definitely can't understand that being extremely annoying, or at least that's what I used to hear about Sky Striker. I don't know if that is the case anymore. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do starters and extenders and then stuff. Engage is just ridiculous. Being able to draw engage off engage is insane too. So we play 19 Sky Striker cards, 9 additional spells, and 12 hand traps. I think I think a lot of people would probably say um, that the third Foolish Burial Goods isn't that good. I really like Foolish Burial Goods. I think it's a great card. I did we did break it up without one game. That was unfortunate, but generally I think it's really good. Um, the so I took it. So I was playing this deck a while ago, and the only change that I had pre and post was that our pre and post the ban list was engage went from 2 to 3, and so I added in a third engage and took out the second area 0. And I think this has been like fine. I do wish like sometimes when you really get grinding, I do feel like I wish for their other. Um, I do feel like I wish there were other Sky Striker spells. I don't think I really want any others. Like I feel like Hercules base. Um, I feel like Hercules base is just not very good. But it is what it is. I suppose. I used to think it was really good, but I don't necessarily think I share that sentiment anymore. What other decks have I played? Oh yeah, Scareclaw. Unfortunately, Barone has been banned, so this deck doesn't really work anymore. So the main idea with this deck is that you could make Barone before your like it was either on your fifth or before your fifth summon. So you were able to just make some crazy plays. Yeah, red card being a one card burn was crazy. I initially paired it up with like the level 300 with the other Scareclaw cards, and then I saw how good that was, and I was like, alright, I guess we'll pair it up with some of the other these other crazy cards. Yeah, Braun being gone really hurts the deck though. I wonder if yeah. Honestly, I'm not sure the deck is like that playable with Barone banned. I think if there was like any other Dispetter, I think is like is yeah, it's like it's Dragon Monsters. So the problem with that is that you can't make that. You can't really make that in this deck. This deck is kind of worthless at this point, unfortunately. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna delete some of these decks. Runic Flame Swordsman was pretty weird too. Runic Cartesia was pretty. I don't know. It's just a bland version of Workus, in my opinion. Like it was fine, but I don't know. At the end of the day, I do think it really just was really bland. Basic synergy fusing the Runic cards. Yeah. Striker Lich. Oh my gosh, this deck is always so amazing. Let's see. Yeah, we played just quite a few different cards for Striker, didn't we? How many? You played like 8 cards when initially with Ray, didn't you? I just messed it up so badly. So if it's 40, 8, 5, what's the cumulative probability? 69% chance. So, like once every 3 games you wouldn't see it. That's crazy. Yeah. Now we play a considerable amount more cards. Or at least we have the potential to. What is this? This is like 14. Yeah, you can play up to 14, which is crazy. Debatably, you don't really need linkage though. Let's do some test. I want to do some test hands to see how good linkage is. Yeah. I don't understand what entirely like what this point of this thing is. Come on, come on. Just give me linkage. All right, there we go. Yeah. I mean, this gets you like 2 buys on board. I don't know. That's like not particularly great. Man, I think linkage is significantly better in this deck, but it's still just not a great card. I definitely like it a lot better in this deck, but you know. Yeah, I think it's a fun card. Let's do this. I think this is significantly better. I do love Striker Orchest. This deck is so much fun. It really is. Oh, did we get something from the Battle Pass? We did not. Alright. Let's do Orchest actually. I'm feeling Orchest. I love this deck. Interesting. Well, that's interesting. Alright. I should have banished it from the graveyard. Why am I so dumb sometimes? Having 2 wondering is pretty funny. Oh, can't summon darks for the rest of the turn. Oh my gosh, why am I so dumb sometimes? Jeez. Making the real galaxy brain plays over here. Alright, let's see how this does. I do love this deck, but man, I'm not good. This deck. I still don't know much about this, do I? I mean, I've read the cards, but I haven't read them in detail, so I don't remember them super well. It's kind of funny how that works, actually. I Didn't realize I was going to be able to do that, but I guess it's never during my main phase. Qualities are good for being a Max simulator, but also a Max simulator skin. So I only use dueling access because you don't have to chat, and I don't like chatting with the person. It makes me really, I don't know. Centurion. That's crazy. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to negate, honestly. That you can make a level 8 synchro. Okay. The first thing that comes to mind is Omega, of course, but I don't know that Omega would do anything. Oh, well, okay. Ooh, that would have been really good to negate. Oh. Is that quick synchro? Oh. I left one with the tuner. I don't know. Hey, let's go. Okay. Oops. Accidentally opened Discord on my computer. What? Hey. Cool. Oh man. Alright. Let's do some Mutant Thunder actually. I feel like it. I love this deck. I'm gonna make it. I should have all of the cards for this, honestly. Let's see. Triple this. I think we'd probably just go one of this. 2, 2, 1. I think we just change the ratios around. Before I was playing like more Hawks and more Matrixes and more Thunder Dragon fusions because you had to with only Titan, but now that we have Colossus, I think you can actually not play as many of those cards, which is great. What other cards? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know that there were at least 7 other cards that banished monsters. Which this is more like of a control version of Thunder, so like the reason that you the reason that I'm saying banish that you're not like trying to do start huge or crazy plays like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do nightmares too because I think I want this to be kind of budget instead of just playing SP Little Knights. What other cards are there? I guess like we could. Ooh, instant ready. Okay. I think we actually just can play 1-2 because Titan can shuffle it back, which is crazy if we need to shuffle it back. I honestly don't know. Like that's the problem. Like what to do with the rest of the cards because you need a consistent way to banish your Thunder Dragon monsters. That's the problem with this deck. You need more cards that banish. Okay, I was thinking of playing Duo. Interesting. Gravity Controller and Zeroboros. It's so great though that we don't actually have to rely on it's great that we don't have to rely on Verte Anaconda anymore though. Because that card, I love that card. It was a great substitute for Colossus, but yeah, Colossus is better. It's unfortunate that is a floodgate. I think if it just said, I feel like I'd love Thunder Dragon if it was just Fusion Destiny is interesting. I'd love Thunder Dragon if it was just where was I going? Like no floodgate. I think it would be fine with no floodgate. And I love this card, but I feel like it's too resource intensive. I don't like it. That's I'd rather play better quality cards. And I feel like I might try Fusion Destiny with the Protoplant engine, but I think I'll try that in a different deck. For this one, I don't know. Cerberus is interesting. I guess like we could play Ningirsu. I really like it because it can out floodgates really quickly. I'm thinking specifically of Skill Drain. I don't like that card. Well, I guess Skill Drain is kind of this deck, I suppose, because the Thunder monster is already really huge. The Striker engine is interesting, but I don't know. I feel like you have better cards to normal summon typically. Melody. What else is there? There's gotta be some other cards that banish. There's Shifter. I like this card as a hand trap. It's not great as it's not great as an extender or anything though. Gold Sarcophagus being a 1-card one-card thing is crazy. It's really nice. The funny thing too about Shifter is that Shifter would probably hurt some of the other variants of Thunder that are really combo heavy, but it doesn't do anything in this deck. It actually just does not matter, which is really, I think it's really cool. But you know, it's also, everybody hates Shifter. I don't really like playing hand traps either because I feel like it takes away from engine, but like, I legitimately don't know what else to play. I guess we could play like Prosperity. Like, consistency is always good. Reveal 3, I suppose. Play a second Kaminari, a 3rd Titan. Those you can banish. I'm sure we could banish them off of Prosperity. And we could play Zeraboros. I also kind of like Gravity Controller. Yeah, let's do this. Is there any other, like, Thunder card we could play? What, like, main deck cards are there? I think Triple Tactics Town would be really cool, but I don't know. Tactics and Foolish, we could do that. We could try that. It's getting late, I didn't even realize that. Alright, let's try this. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Push doesn't help here, and he does it. That's unfortunate. On the other hand, if they negate this, yeah, we can Tactics, which is great. And we can still activate the immune. Oh yeah, you can't draw. Motorbike's pretty important, I'm gonna say. Yeah, I can't actually do anything unless they activate a spell. Oh, yeah, they lost Baron, didn't they? I don't know if they how frequently they were able to make it, but I assume it was pretty frequently. I don't remember. Did they play Baron in the original? No, they. Oh yeah, it came in Synchrostorm. So no, they didn't have access to Baron when when this deck came out. They did have access to Savage though. Savage was a hit. Okay, see, so they made Motorbike to get access to the rank 4 to let them they can search rock monsters. I see. This thing is crazy. That's pretty cool. Look at that. I love Nature Beast. I mean, it's a Fleetgate, so I hate it, but I also think it's really interesting. I think like being able to mill 2 cards and also negate a spell is like a really good advantage. Now this is actually really funny. It does trigger, but there's nothing that they want to banish. Oh, I forgot about Nat Beast. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with this one. Okay. Fodder, great. Okay, I see it. I see the play. Can just okay. So that's fine. Doesn't seem like they have. Yeah. You have another negate. That's crazy. That's crazier. Oh my gosh. That's wild. Alright. Effect failure. think we'll go one more game. One more game. I really want them to, Konami to release a new Master Duel update. Put the Pendulum Zones back, honestly. Letting Pendulum Monsters special summon back from the extra deck as many times as they want. I'd be... Yeah, that's probably too broken at this point, honestly. Well, oh well. This is crazy. This sand is nuts. What the heck? Decent. That's wild. One, two, and I can try ending out the game with Zerboros. Let's try that. I should have started at this or my turn instead. That was dumb. Shifter, that is. Curious what hand trap this person has, but Armored White Bear. See, we got 8 cards banished. So that'll give Zerboros 46 at this point. 46 total. I'm gonna make the. Oh, wait, I'm gonna have to shuffle them back. Oh. Last one, interesting. But it's not gonna matter. Let's go. Let's see, I'm so curious. What did we unlock? Gold rare? Oh, that's terrible. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the stream off for tonight, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace.